In the bustling heart of Antony Drive, a street humming with life, lived a little girl who was anything but ordinary. Meet Audrey, a 3-year-old with the wisdom of an elder packed into a pint-sized frame. While other toddlers played with dolls, Audrey engaged in conversations that could make grown-ups pause and think. Her father, Vincent, an electrician who believed any problem could be fixed with a screwdriver, and her mother, who sold groceries from their doorstep, raised her with a mix of love and sheer bewilderment. Audrey was a chatterbox, but her words were heavy with sense. "Daddy," she'd say, peering from under an oversized safety helmet as he fixed a socket. "Naked wires are not friends with fingers." Vincent would chuckle at her seriousness, but her words always lingered. Her nursery teacher, Auntie Joy, once said Audrey was an old woman in disguise, and no one could argue with that. She'd question her mother about spending habits and even offer advice on helping the less fortunate. The neighbors adored her. Mama Hassan, the sweet seller, got polite critiques on her candy, and old Mr. Sampson fondly called her Madame President because of her confident, purposeful walk. She wasn't just walking, she was observing, noticing every little detail adults often missed, from a flickering bulb to the subtle change in a stranger's demeanor. One quiet Saturday afternoon, a familiar scent drifted through the air, but this time it was different. It wasn't the smell of her mother's cooking or the sweet aroma from Mama Hassan's stall. It was the acrid smell of trouble. Smoke. Audrey's sharp senses picked it up long before any adult did. "Mummy, something is burning," she cried out, her small voice filled with urgency. She tugged at her mother's dress, her eyes wide with concern. Her mother, trusting her daughter's uncanny awareness, immediately called for Vincent. But Audrey didn't just wait. She grabbed her father's hand and pulled him towards the source of the smoke, their neighbor, Uncle Gambo's house. As they got closer, a wave of heat hit them. The kitchen was an inferno waiting to happen. A pot was on fire, perilously close to a leaking gas cylinder. Panic started to set in, but not for Audrey. While Vincent assessed the terrifying scene, this tiny 3-year-old sprang into action. Without a word, she ran to fetch a bucket, filled it with water, and even added detergent, mimicking something she must have seen somewhere. She handed the bucket to her father, her small face determined. That small act was the key. Vincent, using the soapy water Audrey provided, managed to douse the flames and cool down the cylinder just in time, preventing a catastrophic explosion that would have torn through their peaceful street. Neighbors rushed out, their faces a mixture of fear and awe as they witnessed the aftermath. "It was Audrey," her mother explained, her voice trembling with pride. "Her sharp eyes and quick thinking saved us all. The entire street was buzzing." Little Audrey, the girl with the old soul, was now their hero. News of the tiny hero of Antony Drive spread like wildfire. Children on the street stopped calling her Audrey. She was now Captain Audrey. Adults greeted her not just with smiles, but with a newfound respect. A grateful and changed Uncle Gambo gifted her a pair of bright red shoes. "They're the color of the fire," Audrey noted with her typical sharp observation, "but these are for walking away from danger, not into it." Her bravery didn't just save a house, it transformed a man. Uncle Gambo, once sullen and withdrawn, started greeting everyone with a smile. Soon, reporters arrived, cameras in tow, wanting to capture the story of the 3-year-old who saved her neighborhood. Standing confidently before them, Audrey answered their questions with a wisdom far beyond her years. When asked how she was so brave, she simply said, "God helped me to see." Her humility was as striking as her courage. Her father, beaming with pride, added, "It wasn't just bravery, it was her awareness." She sees what we adults often choose to ignore. Audrey's story became a local legend, a powerful reminder that heroes come in all sizes. She received an official certificate of bravery, charming the officials with her witty remarks. But fame never changed her. She still played under the mango tree, having serious talks with imaginary lizards, and she still kept a watchful eye on her world. Her story taught everyone on Anthony Drive, and soon the world via social media, a vital lesson: courage has no age, and even the smallest person, nurtured with love and taught to be observant, can make the biggest difference. Thank you so much for watching. If Audrey's incredible story inspired you, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video. Let's spread the message that anyone, at any age, can be a hero. See you in the next video.